Hola a todos, hello everyone, and welcome to this Culture Fest Mango Languages How-To video. My name is Emily, and I work at Mesa County Public Library. For those of you who don't know, Culture Fest is an annual library-hosted event that celebrates the variety of cultures represented in the Grand Valley. We invite you to enjoy our series of videos that highlight the diverse cultures of the Valley through one-on-one interviews. Enjoy learning about a culture from one of our interviewed guests, and then discover how to learn the language or something about that culture. So today we are going to dive into how to learn Spanish. If you haven't already checked out the interview with Mesa County resident Ana Marte, who happens to be one of our awesome Mesa County Library's employees, make sure to watch it on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, or Instagram TV. But otherwise, let's get started. You're going to want to make sure to log in to Mango through our homepage so that it recognizes you as a Mesa County Library user and patron. You are going to need a library card, so if you don't have one yet, make sure to visit your nearest branch location with your picture ID and proof of your current residency. This can be a piece of mail or your driver's license with your correct Mesa County address. To get to Mango, click on e-resources A to Z, and you're going to be taken to a page with all of our e-resources. We're going to scroll down to Mango and click on Mango Languages, and it will take you to this page. If you already have a Mango account, then you can go ahead and log in with your email or username and your password. If you want to sign up, then you can go ahead and click sign up and follow the prompts to fill in the appropriate information. Or you can use Mango as a guest. This is a great opportunity for you to try out Mango without making any commitments. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Mango as a guest. And today, as I mentioned, we're going to be diving into how to learn Spanish. So we'll click on Spanish, Latin American. And here we go. It's going to bring you to this page where you're able to see all of or several of the different features of Mango. To start learning the language, we can start with Chapter 1, or you can dive down to Unit 5, wherever you feel you need to be challenged in Spanish to continue to improve. I'm going to start off with salutations and small talk. We'll take a deep dive into this just for a moment, and then we're going to actually come back and we're going to explore some of these specialty units, which is one of the great features of Mango. But let's go ahead and let's go into salutations and small talk. And right away, you're able to see the conversational goals and grammar goals of the lesson. So for the conversational goals for this lesson, we're going to learn how to express gratitude, express how someone feels, greet people, and make small talk with strangers. And then we're going to be able to play around with subject-verb agreement, affirmative sentences and questions, and so on. Now I'm going to go ahead and click start, and it's going to dive right into a conversation. So here we go.
By the end of this chapter, you'll be able to easily participate in a conversation like this. Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
Buenos días. Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Estoy bien también, gracias.
¡Qué día tan frío! Bueno, que tenga un buen día.
Igualmente, adiós.
Great. So this is going to be a conversation that we're going to be studying in this chapter.
Let's learn how to say hello.
Hola.
Okay, so just a couple of things I want to point to you here. First, there's a little blue playback button, which when you click on it, it's going to play from the very beginning.
Let's learn how to say hello.
Hola.
There's also this green little button in the middle, which is going to let you hear just the word.
Hola.
And there's this microphone tool, which allows for you to actually practice your pronunciation in comparison to a native speaker. Now, I want to actually hover above this word really quick, hola, and also above the green button, hola, and you can see where the accent is in the word, hola. This is going to be something that you can see throughout your duration of using Mango. You're going to be able to see this over the Spanish words to be able to know how to pronounce those words.
Did you notice that although
Hola
starts with the letter H, it is not pronounced? The letter H is always silent in Spanish.
As you go through Mango, these grammar notes are going to be something that are very, very valuable to your time using Mango. The grammar notes are going to be little tidbits that you are going to apply to the language at large. So in this case, the letter H is not pronounced in Spanish words. It's always silent in Spanish. Okay, now we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to leave this part of the lesson and we're going to go back to the home page by clicking this X in the upper left-hand corner. And let's go down to these specialty units over here on the left-hand side. You can see that you have medical, text talk, romance, Spanish for librarians, business, and legal. These are great resources for if you're trying to build a toolkit to go into perhaps the medical field or the librarian field, business, legal work. This is going to teach you vocabulary that you need to be able to be successful when you're working with Spanish patrons or clients in these settings. Let's go ahead and let's look on medical. Okay, so you can see here on the medical page that there are two chapters that we can dive into, either diabetes or medication and dosage. Let's go ahead and let's navigate to chapter 1, and we'll start with the very first lesson. And in this lesson, you're going to be able to discuss complications from diabetes, discuss diabetes prevention, and explain diabetes. So if you happen to be working with someone in the medical field who speaks predominantly Spanish, it's going to bring a lot of comfort to that individual to know that you are able to explain some of the complications of diabetes or diabetes prevention with them in their native language. I'm going to click on Start, and we're going to watch the conversation.
By the end of this chapter, you'll be able to easily participate in a conversation like this.
Buenas tardes, señora Cortés. Tengo los resultados de sus exámenes de laboratorio y usted dio positivo para diabetes del tipo 2.
Está bien, doctor. ¿Pero qué significa eso?
Significa que su cuerpo no produce y usa la insulina como debería. La diabetes puede causar complicaciones graves como la enfermedad del corazón, derrame cerebral, enfermedad de los riñones, complicaciones con los ojos y los pies y más.
¿Tiene cura?
No existe una cura para diabetes del tipo 2, pero lo bueno es que podemos controlarla.
Entonces, ¿qué tengo que hacer?
Necesitamos trabajar juntos para balancear los alimentos que come con el ejercicio y la medicina que voy a recetarle.
Now, as you can see, this conversation is quite a bit more intense than the one that we did at the very beginning. So I would recommend that if you're still in the beginning phases of learning Spanish, definitely start with the main units first. And then after you're feeling more confident, you have a little more vocabulary built up, that's going to be when you can dive into especially these specialty chapters regarding business or medicine or the legal field. But for the purposes of this demonstration, let's click on Next and see how it breaks it down.
I would say, good afternoon, evening.
Buenas tardes.
And so even though that conversation is very, very intensive and very long, don't worry, it's still going to break it down for you in the typical Mango fashion. That's all that we have time for today, but I hope that you enjoyed this brief walkthrough how to learn Spanish using Mango. And don't forget, if you haven't checked out that interview with Ana Marte, please make sure to do so. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed today's Mango session, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Adios!